Okay, this is truck versus shed incident of May 22nd. This is my neighbor across the street who witnessed the accident. He was sitting on his front porch and saw everything happen. I'm going to walk you through so you can see how bizarre this whole incident was. All involving neighbors. This neighbor here was the driver of the truck, and this neighbor here is who owns the truck. And what he was doing was he was trying to load his motorcycle into the back of his truck by backing the truck up to the little ditch here and dropping the tailgate and, you know, just rolling the bike on up in the truck. And he had asked the neighbor over here to come over and help him and just move the truck forward. And his foot slipped off the brake and it hit the gas, and off he went. You can see the tire tracks. You can see the path that the truck was on was headed straight for this house. Plowed through the chain link fence, headed straight for the house. Luckily, it missed the house. You can see how close the tire tracks are. But somehow it veered this way, headed straight for my house, my car, and my house. Okay, it should have, if it had continued on its path, it would have gone straight into my car, and I'm positive it would have shoved my car into my house. And Chris and I watched TV in that room right there. So it's a good chance we could have all been killed, but luckily we weren't, because somehow, some way, that truck went from going straight to making a very sharp left turn into my shed. Now the trash cans are sitting where they normally sit, and they were crushed when the truck hit the shed. Okay, you can see how much the shed was moved over, because the trash cans were about where they normally would sit. Also, this gate was closed at the time of the impact. And when I close it again, you can see how far, you can get a good idea of how far it was shifted over. Luckily the dogs were not in the pen at the time, because that's exactly where they sit when they're wanting to come out of the pen. You can see where, you know, the latch was onto the shed. And, you know, it broke that gate. And here's the post at the gate. You can see how much it shifted when the truck hit it. Chris anchored all these posts in concrete, and that's how much that first post was moved by the impact, the force of the impact. And the gate, you know, the fence broke in half there, it broke again there. You can see how much that post, also anchored in concrete, was moved. Post number 3 also moved, also anchored in concrete. The 4th post all the way down. And this is the corner post. It also was moved, also anchored in concrete. And that section of the fence is bowed a little bit. You can't tell it from this angle. But I am grateful no one was hurt, and that I still have transportation and a house.